Heal your body and not your symptoms. Be a survivor, not the victim. Treat your body right.
Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. I'm living my life that is best, y'all. No stress, good.
Love, peace, and blessings, health conscious community. This is Sakina with Natural Max Health, and today I am continuing my discussion on alternatives for dealing with eczema and psoriasis or other skin disorders. So on my last video, we discussed the sleeves and how they help to retain moisture and reduce itching. And as I mentioned on that video was that I would talk about wet therapy on the next time. So just to give you a quick idea of what wet therapy is, I have my notes here just to make sure I don't leave anything out. So wet therapy is basically just soaking and sealing. You're wrapping, you want to soak the skin for, soak your skin for maybe like 20 to 30 minutes in lukewarm water. And of course, once, you pat, you never want to just dry the skin, especially little children, because it's so much friction and it can actually irritate the skin more. So you want to pat your skin dry, and you want to put, your eczema cream on, whatever you may be using to soothe your skin. And then you want to put on damp clothing, not soaking wet, but just a little damp. So just these quick 6 steps. 1, soak in lukewarm bath water for 15 to 20 minutes, no soap. Towel dry and seal the skin with a natural eczema cream. Remember, when you dry, you want to pat your skin. Don't rub it, because it will really irritate the skin. The way it feels, for those of you who may be caring for small children, if you ever come from outside and your hands are like freezing cold and you put them in hot water to warm them up, that feeling you get in your hands when your nerves is hurting, they're so irritated, that's what it can feel like when you dry your skin with a towel after bathing. So for those of you who may have children who may not be able to talk yet, or who maybe they told you it hurt and you don't believe them, just to let you know, it is very irritating. So make sure you're patting your skin dry and not rubbing it dry. So then you want to dampen some wet wraps to cover the skin. Now I recommend these sleeves, okay? And also, the same place that I mentioned, AD Rescue, where I got these, they also have full clothing for the children. You can get shirts and you can get the bottoms as well. They don't have the bottoms for adults, but they do have the tops for adults. So you can follow these steps: soak in lukewarm water for 15 to 20 minutes, no soap. Towel dry, and then seal the skin with a natural eczema cream or whatever you may be using. Dampen some wet wraps to cover the skin, something like this. Now, of course, here, you want to leave the clothing on for a minimum of 2 hours or overnight. So if you have children, this is something really good to do for them before they're going to bed. Maybe give them a little chamomile tea to help them relax. So you can do this up to a minimum of 2 hours or overnight. You just want to make sure that the outer layer stays damp. So I don't know that it would stay damp overnight. It's possible, especially if they're like under a blanket where they're emitting body heat. But you might just, want to check it to see if you want to reapply or if you just want to let them sleep. And lastly, at the end of your 2 hours or however long you have worn it, you want to remove the clothing and moisture the skin again. So wet wrapping is a great way to help reduce itching in children so that they're not scratching themselves too much. I don't know a lot of adults who have done it. I do know that it works very well for children. I myself, it's just not something that I wanted to try. I've never did the wet wrapping, but I do put, once I'm out of the shower, I pat dry my skin. I put, whatever cream on that I'm using, and I will go over some of the creams that I have found to be very useful at a later time. So I put on the creams, and then I put my sleeves on. I have them for my legs as well. At this point, I really don't need them for my legs, but I do still need them for my arms. I still have a lot of annoying itching with my arm. As as it continues to heal, it is healing very well, but I still have that annoying itching, and I still have a lot of the prickly pain. I'm not sure exactly why that is, but sometimes it just itches, and sometimes it just hurts. It's like a sting or a stinging bee or whatever. So it helps to relieve that, and it's really good for children. So this is it for our second discussion of different alternatives to use to obtain relief from eczema or psoriasis or other skin disorders. So I will see you next time. I have not decided what my topic would be, but whatever it is, it will be very informative, and it will offer you or your tiny humans a lot of relief. Until then, take care and have a great healthy day. Ta-ta!